Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer Huber, and since June of 2022, I've been using Mounjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. Before I get into this week's update, which is my 75th week on Mounjaro, I just want to, give you a brief summary as to how much this medication has improved my life. I have lost over 60 pounds on Mounjaro, but most importantly, I have lowered my A1C. Now, it's been a few months since I had my A1C checked, but I started out at 8.2. Last check, it was 5.4. Wow. I had high blood pressure, and I was taking high blood pressure medication. I no longer have to take high blood pressure medication because I no longer have high blood pressure. My cholesterol numbers are okay. That's going to be another discussion, but I do still take a statin for that. And I have reversed my non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Yeah, I had that when I started Mounjaro, and I no longer have that. So yeah, Mounjaro really has been very exciting, a very positive experience in my life. And before I get into this week's update, I want to remind you that I am not a healthcare professional, and I'm just sharing my personal experience and opinion about using Mounjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. Also, I have no relationship with the drug manufacturer, Lilly or Eli Lilly, and I have no relationship with any pharmacy that is selling Mounjaro. I am just a patient just like you. All right, everyone. So I'm recording this video. Let's see. It's about 9 o'clock on Sunday. It's later than usual. It's been a challenging week. I will say that. I won't get into details. That's not important. Maybe I'll do a video later this week about what's going on with my dog. But it's been a pretty intense and rough week. Deep breath, right? Deep breath. So let's get into the numbers. Again, this is week 75, and I'm on the 7.5 milligram dose, which I don't know what week I'm on that. It's my second go around on the 7.5 dose. However, I did lose 1 pound this week, so I'm back down to 132 pounds. My glucose numbers, this morning my glucose was 50, and that was a non-fasting number, which it's getting into the very low range. I haven't checked it today. Usually I don't check it in the afternoon or the evening, but 50 is low. I guess I should go check that after I get done with this video. And maybe my glucose is just reflective as to what's going on in my life, and I did have some other numbers in the 50s this past week. You can see my numbers. Let's see, what am I going to do? I guess I'll put them here. Yes, we'll put the numbers here. Exercise. I did get a lot of walking in this week. I also got in a couple days of PiYo. Actually, after I filmed last week's video, I got out my mat and I did some PiYo, and I felt so much better, and then I did it again. But I only did it twice. I haven't had my dog with me the last couple of days. I put him in a kennel because my work schedule has just been, it's been wild. I just know it's only for a season. It's a short season, and by a short season I mean 2 weeks. That is really intense right now, and especially with the holidays. Speaking of which, I'm wearing some of my fun holiday earrings. I was on national TV this past week for work. Maybe you saw me wear these earrings because I was wearing them because it was a holiday event. Anyway, that's been my exercise. A little bit of PiYo, walking my dog when I've had my dog, and just walking in general. Been schlepping a lot of boxes the last couple of days. Oh my gosh. Speaking of, I don't feel cute today or this evening. It was in the 80s again in Florida today. It was humid. You know, it was nice earlier in the week. It was in the, I don't know, the 40s and 50s in the morning, and no humidity, and 60s, 70s during the day. But today it was hot. I was schlepping boxes outside and then inside an event center today, and I'm just not feeling cute. I did feel cute earlier this morning. I know I'm getting off topic here, but all right, I'll tell you about that later. Anyway, so that was my exercise, my nutrition. I'm just surprised at how low my glucose numbers have been because I have just been eating bad. Just just bad. Someone told me, well, the way your work schedule is, you probably don't go grocery shopping. The last week or so, I haven't gone grocery shopping because I have just been on the go and on the fly and just doing my best to eat something. I really haven't had an appetite for breakfast the last few days. I've honestly been eating popsicles, but then also I've been taking, which should help me with my stress. I did post a short about it, and I need to talk about it, and I'll talk about it next week. It's from Roundhouse, The Morning Kick. It's, I guess, I don't know if supplement is the right way. It's a green drink. It has greens and probiotics, and then some natural remedy to help with stress, which I really need. I need to be more consistent in taking this product, this Morning Kick. Perhaps that will help me and get into my Zen zone. Yeah, but I'll talk about that product next week. So I've been taking that for nutrition, but again, I've had popsicles for breakfast. I did have some yogurt one day, and that's where I am. I did make some goulash this past week with, I don't want to say that it was totally unhealthy, but it had some ground beef and a bunch of vegetables. The vegetables are good, right? It did have some pasta. I didn't have any pasta in the house except for some boxes of mac and cheese, so I just took one box of macaroni and I put the macaroni in there, and I didn't put the cheese in there, so I have an extra cheese packet floating around. So that's actually very good, and when it was cooler, it was very satisfying and very appealing. So that's my nutrition, that's my exercise. We talked about my glucose and my weight, and I guess that's it. But I'm going to be posting another video tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow. The Oscar Meyer Wienermobile was in town, was in Sarasota today. It was in city of Northport last night. It's going to be in Bradenton later on this week, and actually it's going to be in Florida for the next 2 weeks. There are only 6 of these mobiles in the whole country. And yeah, I shouldn't be thinking about eating hot dogs. But every once in a while, you just want a hot dog, just throw it on the grill, or maybe just fry it up in a pan or something, just get that satisfaction out of the way. But, you know, talk about flashback to my childhood. So I was invited out to go see the Wienermobile, and they let me go inside. So that's what my video is, and I interviewed 2 of the hot doggers, and they are just these great gals. They're out of college, and this is their job for a year, and they are so sweet and so awesome. I wish I could think some fun puns, because they are just rolling off the different, hot dog related puns. So anyway, look for that video later this week. And that was my joy for today, really. And I started my day off, and I did feel cute because it was before I was out running around and getting all hot and sweaty. But anyway, things have been intense. It's the holidays though, and I just want to again say thank you. I know I say it every week, but I just want to let you all know how much I appreciate you, and I hope you're having success on this Mounjaro journey, or whatever journey you are taking. If you are on Mounjaro, or perhaps on Zepbound, you're gonna have some rough patches if you're just starting out, but I recommend folks to move more, to keep hydrated, clean up what you're eating, and just stay in touch with your healthcare provider. And also, do not compare yourself to anyone else. All of our journeys are going to look different. Sure, we have the same goal of being healthier versions of ourselves, but my journey is going to look different from someone else's journey, and someone else's journey is going to look different from mine, and so on and so on. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Look for that Oscar Mayer Wienermobile video later this week. Again, hopefully tomorrow. So remember, not only be kind to others this week, but please be kind to yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.